years that they still use their public phones when they want to talk privately about what can we do, how can we get them, okay? Shh, shh, shh. Because they don't want that FOIA'd. They don't want us to hear their scheming, you know what I mean? Which is absolutely hilarious. Oh, that is a girl. I thought that was a guy. Oh, jeepers creepers. Listen to him scheming.
She just said this is private property.
Oh yeah, it's owned by the people. It is my property. She's right. Trying to scheme. Listen to him scheming and concocting stories. Scheming and concocting. Instead of saying, you know what, you guys are more than welcome to come into your building at any time you want and hold people accountable for the tax money you pay them, they're scheming and trying to take our rights away. Well, that's one bad cop right there, man. That's a dirty, dirty, dirty cop right there. Dirty cop. Instead of saying welcome, thank you.
I appreciate you allowing us to show how good we do our job.
Right. But instead, it's always the scheme and the prior constraints.
Well, we're challenging their illusion of authority.
Yeah.
We're not used to that in Philly.
No, they're not. Unfortunately, they're not.
Hello? Like, what do I have to do with anything? What's up?
So this one's on her private phone, trying to scheme a way to get us out here. The schemers. The schemers.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll go by with this. All right.
Oh, good. Good. So I need to get her badge number for that private phone call she just made while on duty. So let me get that. I need to get this one specifically because she's using her private phone for business while out and about. Damn. I wonder if it's Wolfie. It is Wolfie. Yo. Shocker. No kidding. We're at the DHS. There's 3 police officers trying to toss us out. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll call you back in a little bit. All right? All right. See ya.
Okay.
So just sit right away.
Just wait for this.
Okay, you want to sign my logo? You gonna get it? You want to wait?
I'll wait till it's over.
Okay.
These the schemers.
You want peppermint? Nanny's always carry peppermint. Nanny's always carry peppermint. Don't they? I know my name is there.
You can go by.
Okay. Thank you.
What's your badge number?
8650. What is this in reference?
8650. Thank you. I didn't get your 2 names. Can I get your name and badge number? Schemer? Schemer, what's your badge number?
Are you their supervisor? Isn't it Philadelphia police ordinance to...
She just turns her back on the public. I'll get it. Okay, this one turns her back on the public when she's asked about her name and badge number. How about you, young man?
It's right there.
Is that what you tell a judge? It's right there?
No, I don't carry business cards.
You should, that is.
I can't read nor see. Want me to get closer so I can see it and read it, or you just want to say it and not be such a crybaby? All right, I'll be right over to get it. Why do you guys make everything so difficult? I can't quite see it. What's it say? Coward? What's the badge number? 21 what?
That's how good.
2740. What a ball bag. What a butthurt little baby.
Lower themselves.
Thanks for the respect.
Oh, no problem.
Pay your salary, and this is the way you respect people.
Like you're doing right now.
So this is Officer Coward. This is Officer Schemer. And this is Officer I talk on my private phone, which we will for you. Good. Did you get all their names?
I got hers. Well, I got a badge.
She was the only one that at least knew their policy.
Well, she's a white shirt. She's trying her best to act like a, you know.
Well, then she really needs to teach her underlings how to act. For some odd reason, when we're allowed to do what we do and not break any law, certain bad police have a real problem with that. Bad cop, not quite sure yet.
No, I'm bad cop.
Well,
She's not going to.
she's
report
been
me
at
on
least-
bad police officers for not
she's not been as much
following Philadelphia
butthurt
police
as these two
procedures.
criminals have been.
I see five bad public servants, but that's just my opinion.
Well, it's a shame when you're allowed to do what you do. See, we've been doing this for quite a long time, and I figured these officers have been officers for quite a long time, and they should know the law by
I
now.
think the DHS officers would have schooled them by now.
Well, at least the FPS, they know us by name,
Or the FPS, yeah.
you know? It's ridiculous. And see all this wasted resources when they could be out actually fighting crime? They're being called to illegal activity?
Well, you gotta blame the public servants that are.
Well, that's why we try to educate them.
Ah,
We try to tell them we are allowed. Maybe you're not used to it, but you see that camera right there that shines on you all day and night? It's the same thing as this camera right here. It's not going to hurt you. We have every right to be in public buildings, filming in public foyers and lobbies, federal buildings, courthouses. We've been to everything. We've been to them all. Prisons. This is just a little stop to get warm, you know?
You know, the first time we came in here, I was so impressed by the public servant behind the desk. He was cordial, greeted us.
Nice.
Had no problem
They
with
probably
being
fired
held
him.
accountable for doing his job.
We haven't seen him since, huh?
Nah, I haven't seen him since.
They fired him. You're too nice to the public. You got to disdain and hate the public. How dare you not be like these people here and try to take your rights away?
Of course, he was a weekend worker.
That's okay. They probably got rid of him.
They probably caught him on that camera over there.
You're way too nice to the people who pay your salaries. How dare you? You're way too nice to people that want to hold people accountable and get transparency for everything that we pay for. So they steal taxes out of our pockets. They waste it on things like this. They steal children here and ruin families. We want to do a story about it, but yet they call the police, who waste more resources for illegal activity? I'm just confused.
Well, you know, I read a poll recently that said 90% of the American populace, at least kids today, don't know that they have rights.
Wow. Yeah. So thank God strong men like us and not these beta males can stand up to little cowards and sneakies.
Micro tyrants.
Yeah, look at this one. Trying to be a man. Okay, did we figure out anything yet, ladies and gents?
You know they haven't interacted with us because they know we know.
Yeah, we're not going to interact with you.
They know the law.
Conversing amongst yourselves.
So keep on telling you your law that you're supposed to enforce?
Unlawful order?
Nah, he told us that he's not going to talk to us because he's butthurt, because he does not know the law. He's making phone calls, trying to entrap people.
What I said was,
So
we're
he's
not
just-
going to interact with you.
That's correct.
Interact with each other.
That's correct.
What's unlawful about that exactly?
I was explaining to
You gave me an
him,
order that
I was just
unlawful.
explaining to him that
don't
you
get to
did
tell me those
not do
directives.
anything wrong.
Thank you.
No, I said he doesn't get to give me those
Please
directions.
review that video later with a legal representative.
A lot of people
that
are
can
going
explain
to.
it to you.
A lot of people are going to.
But again, I'm just here amazed by the wasted resources, you know? When there's so much rape, murder, theft in the city that goes on on a minutely basis.
Oh no, Philadelphia police promote rape. Did you know that? They used to have a police chief that was a rapist,
Well,
harasser, sexual
there's been a
harasser.
lot of sad stories about the Philadelphia police, and that's why we monitor them on a regular basis. Too bad they don't like cameras either.
I actually just did a story recently about this police, somebody in the police that got arrested for rape.
Well, the problem is they're filthy Fraternal Order of Police Lodge number 5. That's their biggest problem. So when the city, again, I said this before, when the city does what's right and fires a bad officer, this filthy FOP number 5 arbitrates to get that bad cop back on the force. And that jeopardizes good cops, jeopardizes the citizens, it jeopardizes the city. But yet they're proud of themselves for putting horrible, horrible, horrible people back on the force. Wow. And then when you and I stand up for it to say, don't do that anymore because that's wrong, I'll get you.
How many
I'll
times-
get you.
Well, in line with that, how many times have we been here? 4 or 5?
5, 6 times.
And why
I
do
mean,
these public servants never attempt to educate these other bad public servants that keep calling them for completely
Because
constitutionally protected activities?
they're complicit to the crimes that go on here.
I get it.
Okay, they're the stormtroopers that guard the illegal acts, you know, and how do they sleep at night knowing what they're doing is 100% wrong is beyond me. I guess you can't have a soul, I guess, I don't know. Knowing what you're doing is 100% wrong. Oh, they try to pretend that they're heroes. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay, okay.
They want to believe, nobody wants to believe that they're the bad guy.
You know, heroes treat the public with respect, not disdain, you know. Oh, goody. How come they don't have an answer yet? Oh, because we're doing nothing illegal.
Well, they're trying to figure out if they can come up with some excuse.
And trespass from a public building?
Yeah.
They've tried that thousands of times before with us. Not here, but millions of other places. How's it work for them?
Well, I don't know why they spend so much effort, on wasted effort, I think.
Saying there's so much crime going on right now in this city, but yet, well, see, when you're a coward, you want to be in these safe little zones, and I'll go get those guys with the cameras. I don't want to fight a real criminal. I might get shot and not be a coward anymore. You know? So do they draw straws for the easy camera calls?
I think they have enough people just waiting around doing nothing that
Well,
they're
that's a
just
fact. I mean, Jesus Christ, the police force on this year's budget is 30%
of the city
budget. Yeah, where human services is only like 2%. So they don't care about the people who they steal money from.
I wonder
As
how
long
much
as
of
they
that
can,
2% goes to these bad
right,
public
as long as they can
servants.
feed the cowards, you know what I mean? If you can feed the cowards, you're good to go, man. Because they're the ones that protect the criminals, okay, and the pseudo courts and those admiralty flags and this illegal corporation called USA Inc.
Right,
These are the protectors of it,
right.
you know. And they're as dumb as a rock, so they don't even know what day it is. And nor do they care. As long as they get that fiat currency in their pocket every week, look, I got money. I got money. Look at me.
And that makes me special. And
I'm
I get so
special.
much of it in a costume and a badge.
It's so funny. They pull the sign-in sheet away when we show up. They pull it out when other people sign in.
Oh, I heard her say why they do that now. They're trying to keep us from filming the names on the sign-in sheet.
Ah, is that what it is? Is that what it is? You would think. You sure would think. So Wolfie called.
All right. Is he coming?
He overslept. I told him we were in the middle of something. I'd call him back. So who knows?
Telling the police we're down here?
Yeah.
We got so lucky coming to a anti-Trump rally
Yeah.
that nobody showed up to.
And we got to meet the schemer over here. The schemer. I love women cops that think they're anything besides just a weak, version of anything. too funny. So we got to meet the schemer, the coward, and the I'm not sure yet.
Well, the word has gone around because they're keeping their distance. They're not saying much.
Because they know we're not doing anything illegal.
Well, they don't like looking stupid either. When somebody knows better than they do.
Well, they look stupid every day. Because all you got to ask a schemer is like, what law school did this schemer go to? And she'll say she didn't go to a law school. And then I'm going to ask her how she can enforce a law that she doesn't even understand. And then that'll make her head explode, and then she'll run away and try to scheme some more, and you know how it works. You know, they're clueless idiots, man. And then when they learn that we're allowed to do this, next time we do it, they'll be back again confused. You know,
And they spend so much time trying to figure out a way to stop us.
that's why this one's the schemer. The schemer. The schemer, the coward, and I'm not quite sure yet. You know, she's got the stripes though, right?
Yeah, the one's an officer and the other one's a sergeant.
So to become a officer or a sergeant, don't you have to know the law?